Welcome, Marius. Nice to be here.
Yes, Christian. Now
Yeah,
we're
say
on.
welcome to everyone. We welcome not only Marius. Marius is here from Lithuania, the CEO of Wiki, and we want to say hello to all our followers, to the whole Wiki community, and everyone who is joining this live call from us. So, hello, everyone.
Yeah. Hi. Yeah, like okay, this is first time that we're doing it, so of course it's like,
So it's good. It's good. It's good. Everything is fine. Everything's fine. It's wonderful what we are doing. We invited today, and I think that's very important. My name is Christian. I'm the founder of one of two founders of Wiki.io, and I'll be happy to talk with our CEO Marius about the market, about what's going on in the last week, what's going on with Wiki, where are we at the stage of the development and all this stuff, because we want to take our customers, our community with us on the way on the next weeks and on the next months and on the next years, so that they always see what's going on, what are we building, what is the next big thing at Wiki, and to give them a little bit an overview about, what is going on. Yeah, Marius, tell us a little bit about you, that the people maybe know something about you, and then I tell a little bit about me, and then I think we can go forward. Give us a little bit an overview. Who are you? What are you doing? Where are you sitting? What is your
yeah.
experience of the past years, and why you are today the CEO of Wiki?
Yeah, so from basically if you see crypto world, so I'm fresh from 2018 2019 as a person. I started to with the to insights of crypto, checking it, and I started with other exchanges, of course, with the biggest, and then of course in the fintech I started to go into deep inside, and then of course I jumped to crypto world and started first as MLRO of a few crypto companies. And then if you see me as CEO, so I'm like now 45, so but I started as CEO when I was 26, 27, so I'm like experienced CEO generally, but I'm excited about the crypto world, of course, and it's new and new technologies and new possibilities, and now I'm very happy that I am in this, because now it's when the people say this is something special, and I think also that crypto world is the new future of fintech or finances in general. So yeah, so from my side, I'm experienced CEO, maybe fresh in crypto world, but generally, of course, this is exciting position for me to start in Wiki. And yeah, so we trying to do our best, and we're trying to give for the people the best solutions and the safest solutions for the crypto transactions, and also for crypto storage and vaults. And when I came to Wiki, I didn't thought that this is so complex. It's not so easy as maybe from the client side what they see. Push some buttons and do the exchange from Bitcoin to euro to Bitcoin. So, but when you are behind the scenes, so you see all the kind of systems and what we're doing for client support, what we're doing for transaction monitoring, what we're doing with anti-money laundering, and all the things that our clients don't see, but they are in place, and they are top level, like worldwide known companies which we're using for it. So I think this is safe, and of course we see that this is very fast and all the clients can see it, and of course we doing it very personally. So in each case by case we reaching out. If the clients want to have something special, we're doing it for them, and if they need some help, we're doing it all the time, 24/7. So in any case, we trying to do our best to give to our clients the best services and best solutions what the crypto world is offering.
Oh, thank you, Marius. I think you described a little bit your journey, and you started last year at Wiki. So our journey begins for all the people they follow us the first time. So our journey starts about in December 2023, when we started to build Wiki, to have this idea. And Marius joined our team in the last year with a lot of more people in the last year in June, I think it was
Yes.
starting. I think you have the 11 months now. It will be 12 months at the end of the month in 4 days. So I think it's crazy. 1 year is going from, I don't know. For me, it was like you start and 1 year is over. It's wow, time is rising. And I think crypto, everybody who is in crypto know time is rising very fast. And that's what I also see with the team. We are growing, we have nice people, we have very good talented people coming 1 year ago, and yeah, and now 1 year later you say, okay, hey, now we have Marius as a CEO. He was taking over in January. I think that was very cool because you had a 6 month period to know about the product, to know about the company, and in January you started the journey as a CEO, and now it's 6 months now. I think it's crazy. So when you talk a little bit about the last 6 months, what was the things you say, wow, that was very interesting for me, and what was a highlight in the last 6 months, maybe for you personally, that will be very interesting. Also, when you talk a little bit about the team situation, that you say what's going on in the 6 months with the team. You talked about a lot of stuff, but I think we find the topics in the
Yeah.
following
Yeah, so of
minutes.
course, of course, in general, everything is changing very fast, and of course, we are as a startup, so we discover all the new things and all the regulation that started. We explaining for the clients, for example, travel rules, which was something new and for us and for the clients, and of course, we are for crypto world. We want crypto to be free as much as possible, but we living in European Union, so of course there is some regulations. Of course, all the exchanges must, step in and do some procedures. And yeah, so for the clients, we're trying to explain that yes, you must whitelist your wallet if the transactions are more than 1,000 euros. So yes, we will help you to do that. So a lot of questions from the client side, and we're trying to do our best with the emails, informations, what to do, how to do it, how to do the Satoshi test or video call. So of course, this is challenging. This is something new. What was like in these last 5 months of this years, and it will be, I think, challenging in the future. So all the time we must be the first and the best for the clients, that it would go as smooth as possible.
I think that's something special about Wiki, that we not rely only on the situation that there's technical opportunities to do everything technical, but we also use our personal stuff, and we're very personal to all the clients. That what you just saw and told us, that we not say, okay, do everything with email or do everything just on the side of your back office. Now, for the clients is the opportunity that we get in contact with him, that we talk with him, that we help with him. So we never ask clients for a special secrets that they maybe have, but we're helping them in the process, because I think that's one important thing. We have a lot of new people in this space. They're new. You told us you're since some years in crypto, but we have a lot of people, they coming in the last 1 and 2 years, and it's very new for them. What's going on? Oh, you have an account, you have a wallet address. Now you have to send it. You want to send out some funds. Now you need a whitelisting. You need the travel rule protocol must be in place. You have to explain what are you doing, where you want to send your funds, and people don't understand why we asking this. Why is this situation like this? And I think that's very helpful. And from my understanding and from my view, what we saw in the first 4 weeks of the year when everything started, people were very, I think, nervous and a little bit, yeah, they didn't know what's going on. They said, oh, now you want to have special informations from me. But I think after the first 3 weeks, people understand, oh, that's a European regulation. That's everywhere. Everybody
Yes.
asking for, everybody wants to know. And I think people accept it, people work with it, and people learn it, how to work with it. And that's what I see. And I saw it also in the last, I think, 10 years, when you're looking crypto over the period of the last 5 or 8 years as example, there were always things that were new, and people say, oh, that's new, I don't like this, that's not good, oh, how can we do this? No, it's not possible that we do this through the market, and nobody will do it. And today we see a lot of things we discussed in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years ago. Yeah, it's accepted. Because why? It's a new system, what you said. The cryptocurrency payments and the digital payments are in place. Everybody's using it. And if you want to have more people using it, things have to be changed. If it's on the regulation side, if it's from the side that they have to doing more checks, like you said, is it the travel rules? Is it the situation of a KYT situation about the customer, all the stuff? When we remember, I think from the beginning on we started, we need to do a KYC on the customer, on the client, to know who is the client. I think until 2 years ago, there are exchanges they're working on the way, hey, client can onboard, nobody knows the customer, and they can do the exchange. This is not possible anymore in Europe. So a lot of people say, no, that will never happen. But regulation going forward and everything is now it's okay. Everybody is doing a KYC, and I think that's the process. And I think if we want to go this way, everybody accept that digital payments will go in the future. I think we have to do it. And I think that's
Yeah,
what you also say.
regulation is challenging, of course, for the exchanges, for the all exchanges. It's challenging, but I think it's also good for the customers because they must know that they are safe, on the safe side. This regulation, I think it meant to protect the client and to protect his account. So in any case, we follow it, we do everything, and we have everything in place to give to customer all the trust that they need, and we need also. So I think within Wiki, so we are not so big, but we're using big companies who are providing these solutions for. So I mean, this is very, very serious what we are doing. So the clients must know that, hey guys, you are safe with us. So yeah. So that is the most important thing, because these solutions, what we're using, they are used also by the biggest exchanges in the world. So I mean, if I say I'm like half a year or a year now in, so I see that this is very like good place to be and very easy also. So Wiki, as I see it, is like a easy way to open a Bitcoin account, Bitcoin wallet, easy way to exchange it through our solution with the unlimited IBAN. So I mean, it's very easy, very fast. You can do it. So with the instant payments now in Europe, so you can buy Bitcoin within like seconds. So this is something what we offer, and this is a very modern and very cool solution for the people that want to buy it or sell it, and they don't want to see some charts or whatever, so they say, okay, I want to buy it now, I want to sell it after like 5 years or something like that, or tomorrow. Yeah, of course you can do it also. So I mean, it's a very easy way. We are for easy solutions for clients that want to have an IBAN account, to have it safe, so fiat currency, euros, let's say like that also, so, and want to exchange and transfer it, either it would be like crypto or either it would be exchanged to euros and euros to personal IBAN account. So it's easy way, easy to do. And if it's not, then we have client support. We're making a lot of videos and chatting with the clients. We have AI in place for fast forward answering. So, I mean, I think we have everything in place. Of course, you can be better all the time, but I mean, we're like good. I think we're good enough and also personally orientated. So in any case, if the clients have some issues, so we calling them directly, reaching out to them via email, via chat, and so all kind of different ways to reach out to the client and client support.
Yeah. I think it's very interesting what you're telling us. And when we discussed a little bit, that's the idea of what we're doing here, is a little bit telling about the product, telling a little bit about the team, a little bit what's going on in the market. We saw last week in the market, there was a big thing. You're talking about the big exchanges, and we see there are really big exchanges. And there was one big exchange, they had an issue that they have people, they were contacted from some hackers, and they want to buy personal data information of the clients. And so for security reasons, that's a really good thing. That is what we always have to tell the client. And also what is important at this exchange, there's always a segregation of different information. So the situation there was, so nobody was able to get funds or anything. They're only getting some personal informations. And so the CEO of the company said, okay, you want to have 20 million from us for that you don't review this data. We changed this whole situation, and we paying 20 million to the people. They find the hackers to find and give us information about these people. And I think that that's something that's very interesting in the market, that nobody is now in the situation and say, hey, we pay everything. We see this all around the market, that they say, no, we don't pay you for hacking us or want something from us or want to disclose something. No, we paying people to tell and find you and give us information. Who are you? And then we're going after you. I think that's a really interesting story that's running. But I also think it's important for people from Wiki. So we have our internal team. So that means the people are sitting directly in our office in Vilnius, because that's the head office that we have for Vilnius in Lithuania. We have different places where Wiki is operating, and our main place is Vilnius. And I think that's important that the people are sitting there. They're doing the job every day. You discussed about the KYC, you discussed in the onboarding, you're checking this all local, and I think that's very important for security reasons, I think, as well. So it's not that the people sitting remote somewhere in Asia or wherever in the world, US or whatever. So we are here local, and I think that's very important for our customers, I think.
Yes, yes,
How
yes.
do you see this? Is this something customers like at Wiki, that they say, oh, you're local, you're here, we know I can call you and
Yes, of
get in
course,
contact
of
with you,
course,
and
of
that
course.
you're sitting here?
So the background of Lithuania, so you must know, and everybody I think knows in Europe, that we are a fintech country, like already for 10 years. We have very good stuff. So I mean, with experience in different kind of fintech sector in general. So we know what we do, and Lithuania is a very good country. So the customers of Wiki must know that Lithuania is very famous in fintech in general in the world and in Europe for sure. So we have biggest like fintech companies, also biggest crypto exchanges based in Vilnius. So I think for sure we have good stuff in Wiki and experienced stuff in Wiki. And yes, we leading in general. Lithuania is leading this market. So to be in Vilnius is also some good opportunity to start the crypto journey, or crypto exchange is the one of the best places in Europe. So yes. So and the clients can be sure that they are covered with experienced staff and safe products that we offer. So yes.
And you still talked about what we are doing, what we are planning, what is the opportunity. So I think the way how Wiki was started was to say, hey, how can we build something that is very easy for the client? I think people, they are in the market for a long period of time. They going maybe not to Wiki, they going somewhere else because they want to trade in different ways, and they want to take other actions on the market because they are in more speculative opportunities, derivatives, or they doing future trading, or they doing whatever. I think that's a little bit different style, but people using this maybe, but I think that's not the average regular buyer. The regular buyer wants to say, okay, like you said, I take a decision. I'm new in the market, and I hear maybe Bitcoin could be interesting for the next years. Maybe take Bitcoin as example, but I was, because we see Bitcoin as the first digital asset that people buy. Why? Because they heard in the first time about Bitcoin, then they buy at the first time Bitcoin, and then they get identified with the market. Then they understand a little bit what is the market. Then they look on the left side, on the right side, and check a little bit. Oh, there is more, and that's how we see people coming in the market with Bitcoin, and then they, yeah, getting more experience, and then they say, oh, maybe there's something else, a little bit Ethereum, Solana, whatever in the market. Hey, let's talk about this, and getting more information about other blockchains and tokens. And I think that's very, very important. And when we see that people on board with us on this easy way, that was always what we looked for an easy onboarding. That means, hey, I want to send euros to my account, and then I want to do an easy exchange. And that was what we want to build. We have two different opportunities how people can pay into us. So that the one thing is the collecting account that we offer. So that means people send funds to our company. That means if they send to the company account, then we getting the funds, and then we credit it to the accounts of the clients. And the second opportunity, you still told it, we have partner companies, partner banks. They offer the opportunity for IBAN accounts, and they're connected with our back office, and so they are in a good opportunity that people have a personal IBAN account. And with this personal IBAN account, we offer the opportunity that there is only one push and you can buy directly from your IBAN account from Wiki your currencies, or like you say, you sell it. We have to take care. It's not a currency. We have to take care what we say. It's always digital assets. Let's keep it on this. And I think that's very important. So that's what you said. And I think we are here in a very good way, in a good position. You told our clients and the hearing our audience that over the last year was very interesting, how to build it, how to get to this point that we can offer this. I think sometimes, and that's what is a learning from every one of us in this industry, is okay, we want to do something and we have a plan, we have an idea, and hey, in our mind it is ready. We know, okay, we can do this tomorrow. But on the real way, how is it when we say, oh, we want to do this today? How long do you think it takes until a new idea is maybe designed and then in the IT tested, developed, checked, and really on the market? What is the time frame you would say we have to expect from internal situations now?
It depends, and it always depends. But as I see it now, and as I was expecting in the past, so of course differs twice. So I thought, okay, 3 months, 6 months, but it takes a year, normally a year, to implement something which is new and which is reliable and which is like good for a client. So you can have idea, but this idea, it comes, how to say, in IT solution not so fast as we think of. So yes, now we're waiting. Now we have the IBANs. Now we're waiting for the cards. So we thought that we will have the cards already at the beginning of this year, but no, now we will have it. I don't know. I cannot say when exactly, but we as a team waiting as soon as possible, of course.
Yeah.
But
So
nothing.
that's yeah. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I don't want to step you.
No, I said nothing is running so as we expecting to run, because there are teams, there are development, there is all the integrations must be done in place, and everything must be safe and secure. And yes, so it takes time. And of course, we expecting to be in place faster than it is, as always. We say as
Yeah,
always.
yeah, I think so. But I think like you talked, I think it's that's the thing. What is the beauty of everything? So we are ready. We know we are ready. We can go out with everything. So everything was developed, and now we're waiting for approval. So that's sometimes the thing. You're waiting for an approval. You see the market is very a lot of people are in the market. A lot of companies are in the market. Products getting more interested in the market. And if you're waiting for approvals from banks and partners, it took longer than we all sometimes think. And sometimes we know changes in the products. When you talk with a bank, it could take up to 3 to 6 months until an update can be give out to a customer. That's something because of the waiting on the processes, on the developments in the background. But it's like it is, and I think we are on a really good way now. I think 95% of the products are ready, and we're waiting for approval. And I think that's the next big thing you talked about. We're waiting for our debit card in the future. This is all ready. We're waiting for approval. When this is ready, yeah, we will roll out this as well. And I think that will be very cool. But in the meantime, until this is happening, I think we can still onboard clients with their personal IBAN accounts with our partners. And that's what we're doing during the complete time now. And I think that that was very successful. I think that we looked at this over the last 2 months, because I think it was really running over the last 2 months. Before we were in the situation, everything was developed, everything was started. It was like a soft starting, I must say. And I think we see over the last 2 months, it was very successful. How you see this, because you're working with the team, how the team is happy with this? Because I think it's maybe for the people outside, for them, it's just to push a button and say, I want to have this and this. And I think we have the feeling inside with the people, with the team in the background. They fighting for every customer. They are happy if we can deliver a new account to a customer. I think, is this joy in the background, or is it just because for people, is it more, okay, hey, it's just an account I open? But I think for them, it's opening account. For us, it's really joy. And but give us maybe a view in the background a little bit on the team.
Yeah. So as I said, like 10 minutes ago, so I see it that sometimes the clients think that it's very fast forward, very easy, and of course in the background, our KYC manager, he's or MLRO always checking all kind of transactions, all kind of account openings, all you cannot tell everything to the live news, but in the background there is running like 5 or 6 systems. Then are like 2 or 3 guys are watching on each on every transaction or some account openings, so this is not so easy as it seems, like you said, like to push one button. But of course we are happy to have it. So I mean, from March, IBAN accounts, then it's very easy. So I mean, it's really easy because we're using it also as a team, as a members, as a clients also of the service. We see that it's very easy, very fast forward to each and every IBAN account to transfer money forward and backwards. I mean, it's always good. It's always good and fast. So I mean, I see it as very positive, and the team is also very positive on it. So all the systems are functioning well. Sometimes, of course, we have updates. Yes. So sorry for that, guys. Sometimes not only like big companies have updates. Sometimes we have it also. Maybe. So we're trying to inform the clients when we have the updates. So we say, okay, sorry, a few hours, let's wait for, and then let's go forward. So yes, because we're building on the system. So sometimes it's happening. So updates are
Yeah.
coming.
But I think that's what you just say in the beginning when we discussed about different technical opportunities we have, the AI that is using in the
Yeah.
background for communication, for fast replay. I think also we have a brilliant system. So that means from the team side, what we're seeing, if there's some issues or something coming, if we have, like you said, like an update or something, and people have to understand there is an update. I think there are pop-ups for the people if they are going in the app, if they are going on the web application. I think in every application they're getting a pop-up with an absolutely fast information. Hey, that's running behind now. That's what we're doing. Or also when we're facing some issues, because when we see people sending funds to a wrong account, or they title it wrong, so that something is not really working smooth, and the bank has to say, sorry, we can't accept these funds, we have to send it back. Yeah, because of this and this and this. We
Yeah.
try to be very fast and inform the clients with pop-ups to say, hey, please take care on this. And also we calling the clients, and that's what I really love with the team and what you and the complete team is doing. You're calling the clients and say, hey, we are sorry, we just be informed from the bank that your funds are refunded because you wrote to a wrong person, or you wrote a wrong information on it. And I think that's something that's very important, what I see for the clients, that we're giving them the information, hey, that's happening with your money, and hey, it doesn't arrive, or it arrived, it's on the way back, but you have to do it again, please take care on this and this, then everything will work fine. I think that helps people, because it's the first time they do it, the first time they send funds to us, the first time they work on this situation maybe for themselves, because they are used the whole life to have one account at one bank. And now they are in the situation, market are changing, that they say, oh, now I have another bank I do my crypto services in the future. And so I have to transfer to a different bank. I have to do different railways. I have to do new things. And I think that's very important, that people are getting these notifications and this information. Yeah, I think that was a big update also the last 2 weeks, that we activated notifications. Yeah. Was this something that we're getting response from clients, or how you feel this, or how do you like this feature of these notifications?
Of course, this is one of the good things what we are using, and of course we're using different kind of systems, and it is like naturally what we're expecting from modern system to have when we turn it on. So of course it's very good to know and to see that the funds are arrived, and then you are like, okay, like in the modern crypto exchange or a bank. So I mean, it's very positive, and I think the clients must find it very positive. It's must to have it. That is must.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think what is very important, I think, for the listeners is the The push notifications that we have here, they're just for the fiat payments. So everything what's going in, if euro going in or out. So if this railway is running. So we're working in the background about the opportunities to inform clients with push notifications also on the side when exchange is happening, exchange is fulfilled and all this stuff. But this is something for the future that will be built in the background and will be hopefully developed and played out soon in the future as well to the clients. So I think that is something very positive. So also I think we're always working on new opportunities. I think there was another opportunity that we're building now in the background is the staking opportunity. So the vault situation that we have. Maybe we can, or you can explain what we have now on vaults. What is the opportunity now for clients with a vault? And I tell a little bit what we're planning on this in the future as well.
Yeah, so for the vaults, it's always good to store crypto in the vault and to earn some percentage from staking. So I mean, it's very good opportunity to leave your crypto, and then crypto is working for you. So I mean, to say it easy. So at the end, you have like 2, 3, 4, 5. It depends on cryptocurrency, which maybe you will explain what kind of cryptos and more we will have in the future. But 2, 3, 4, 5% yearly yield you can get, and not to leave it somewhere in a cold wallet. So the crypto is working then for you. So easy to explain. It's like in the bank when you are leaving some euros, for and this is like much better, because then you will have more cryptos at the end of the year. So when you leave it in the vault, so it's very good opportunity for the clients to earn without any risk that they could face at some times. If they or not risk. Maybe it's more that you don't earn anything if you leave your crypto cold, staying in your cold wallets.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the interesting part in this, and I think people are not familiar with this, the most hearing the first time on this, that it's possible to get a yield on crypto assets they own, because it's not the daily mind of the people. They understand they can buy assets, but they don't know what else they can do with this. They only see, okay, it's a store of value, or I just want to keep it for a long time. That's what people see. And what's very interesting, and I think when we're looking in the traditional world, and that's what we all want to do and build with Wiki as well, to have the traditional world, the old economy and the new economy, and this digital world, and bring this together. And when we look at what are people used in the past, because I think that the instruments are a little bit the same, but they are now in the digital world. When you have a bank account, and I think every bank offers this opportunity as well, that you say, okay, you have 1,000 euro in your account, and you don't want to use this 1,000 euro now. And you say to your bank, okay, I give you this 1,000 euro. You can keep this for 1 year, 2 year, or how long it will take, how the contract is. Then you get a yield from the bank. So that's something we all know, because this was a regular thing. You give your bank money, they give you a yield, and after 1 year, you receive back the 1,000 euro plus the yield. And that was it. So the situation now, it's a little bit similar. That means if you own digital assets, you have the possibility to say, okay, I do this with Wiki as well. I give Wiki my tokens or my coins, and it depends on the time how long we want to do this. And we offer different opportunities: 30 days, 180 days, 65 days. And as long as you give it away, as long as you store it, as higher the yield is. So this is just a regular thing, because when you just want to operate for 30 days, you need a time until you prepare the yield situation. You have to pay in, then you have the activation time, and then the same when you want to pay out, the same situation. In the background, there is a deactivation, and so it takes a little bit. And it's much more better to have it on a long term, but everybody do it on the way he likes. Yeah, do it 30 days, 165 or 180 or 365 days. The good thing is we offer now the opportunities in Polygon. Then we have the opportunity in Ethereum. That's what the most people know, in Solana. I think that was three things we started, we tried, and give the people the first information about this. And the good thing is we're building out to all of our currency opportunities we have. So that means we will have the opportunity for our other digital assets, the same opportunity. So we will start with Bitcoin as example. That will be very interesting. We offer Bitcoin staking because it will be the first time possible to do Bitcoin staking. And so we will do Bitcoin staking on this opportunity. So that means people give us their Bitcoin, they're getting a yield, and that will be very, very interesting what we're doing there. Also, we will add other currencies that we have with Ton and other projects that are on our platform. I think that will be very, very cool. And I think everybody has to look on the Telegram account. I think we have Telegram. We send all this information about news, about updates in the Telegram. So please be aware, sign up, do your registration there, that you're getting this information. If anything will be happen here soon and everything coming up to your attention. Yes, I think that's very cool what we're building there. And I think, yeah, it's a lot of stuff that's coming, really, a lot of stuff with this part as well, because we see people like it, people use it, and I think that's what you have to understand. What people have to understand is, and that's what I really like in when you believe in digital assets. As example, you're taking your Solana, getting a yield on it, and what could happen? So at the end of the time of the period, you have more Solana in your accounts because you're getting the yield. So if there is something positive that the market's going upwards, that it means you're making extra money on this also. Why? Because the token itself was getting more value, and also the yield you receive in this token also getting more value. And I think that's very interesting. So it can go in the other side as well. So don't understand me wrong. I think it's always a part of the market. Where we are in the market, is the price going up of a token or down of a token? So in both sides, you have the situation to have the value that's up or down a little bit. But I think when we're looking on the longer term, and that's what we all expect, and that's why we're all seeing this industry as very important and very interesting. I think we are on the long-term horizon, and when we see it not on one day, 1 week, because when you're looking in the charts and looking for 1 week or 1 month or 3 months, hey, you can say, oh my goodness, what's going on? But if you zoom out and say, okay, let's go 3 years away, or 4 years or 5 years or whatever, then I think it's much more interesting to see the whole picture. Because when you're looking on 4 years, I think nobody ever lose money on a 4 year period in Bitcoin as example, because it's when you zoom out, I think it is a very interesting chart. Yeah, but people always look on sometimes on daily or weekly, and I think we have to zoom it out. That's the difference between trader trading and investors, I think. So when you're looking for an asset on the long term, I think that's a really cool opportunity to say, buy something, hold it, and in 5 to 10 years, let's see what's happening on it. Yeah. And in this opportunity, that's good to have also a yield situation with a vault, with an earning opportunity. And I think that's a really good product, what we have in place.
Yeah.
Marius, I think that was really interesting. But we're talking about zoom out and look at everything. How was the feeling for you when you're coming to Wiki in the last year, and seeing the last 12 months? And last week on Wednesday we had the all-time high. We had the all-time high Bitcoin, based on the euro. On dollar based, it was on Tuesday the first all-time high. On Wednesday the second all-time high. How was it for you? How was it for the team? How you celebrated? What was or was it something like, we have a new all-time high? Okay, got it.
Yeah, of
What was it
course
for
we're
you and the team?
celebrating. Of course we're celebrating, but we had like pizza day, this famous pizza day, what are like for the crypto world is pizza day when the guy bought like pizza for like how many 10,000 bitcoins. So yeah, so we doing all the time as much as we can, but of course, like you said, we are also realistically sometimes, hey, all-time high, then of course some pullback always is there. So of course we're waiting waiting for next all-time high. So yes, we are pro Bitcoin, yeah, and of course we are happy when the market is growing, when the price of Bitcoin is jumping up. We all waiting for the altcoin season also, because now it's like more Bitcoin bull run or Bitcoin season than altcoin season. So yeah, but you never know. Like you said, for the customers, we also never say buy now or sell today, or we cannot do that because we don't know also when it will come, when it will go. So it's always a matter of, I would say, cost dollar average. When you always like buying some small portion of Bitcoin or Ethereum or our altcoins, what you like, and then the same with the selling of it. When you're selling it, so don't sell at once, so you can sell or never sell, like you say, Christian, never sell Bitcoin. Hold it now for 10 years, it will go up to 1 million. Of course, it will. And sometimes, so we never give any like suggestions or projections to the customers because they must do their own homework. We exchanging cryptocurrencies, and yeah, we helping for the transferring or on ramp, off ramp, so fiat, crypto, fiat. So this is our job, and also to do it as safe as possible and as fast as possible. So yes, so we are happy to answering your questions. We're doing it internally, we're jumping in the air, and sometimes of course we're going to socials, and like we always say, we must be more open. And so these conversations, I think they will be more often, and yeah, then you see, guys, what is changing. But during the year, a lot of things changed, so I think a lot of things will change in the nearest future. So we are
Absolutely. What do you say? I think we can't give a prediction. We can't give a prediction where everything's going. And when you look at the market going on X or wherever, what you see, what people expect, what could be, yeah, everybody got a different price range. But I think we have to look forward and what you said. And I think if everything's going to be the way it goes now and it's going to be positive, we got more positive inflows. If we see the situation, okay, more countries are interested, more big companies are interested, institutions interested. And I think who's missing out in all this situation, that's what I see now. It's a little bit the regular customer. So retail. So that's what I see and what we really want to talk about. I think the problem is we have a great opportunity, and this since 1 year, great opportunity. What's going on here in this market, in this complete infrastructure that is built and everything, what's going on in the next years. And I still think retail is missing it out. What is your feeling about? Because we're reading this and we're seeing the numbers. We see institutions buying, force buying, everybody's buying. But who is not buying? I think that's the retail because they're waiting until the time, oh, Bitcoin is at 150K. Oh, now I want to buy. And I don't know why they're always running after the market and they're not front runner and say, okay, now I take a decision. I do it today and don't care if it's going to 120, 130, 150, or if it's going down to 80 again, whatever. I take a decision and I want to be a long-term holder. I don't know how you see this because you have also this talks with people, yeah?
Yes. So it differs. It differs all case by case. It's hard to answer your questions because if we would have answers, so yeah, we wouldn't have these discussions. So maybe retail is like you said, waiting to next some dump or dump. Always it is waiting. So there are always good pictures when the picture Bitcoin 16,000. There is no client. Bitcoin 100,000. There are like hundreds of clients and buying Bitcoin. So you never know. You never know. But so maybe they're waiting for altcoin season. Maybe they are like now already bought enough of altcoins because like I said in the beginning also that we have now only Bitcoin bull run. So everybody are waiting altcoin season. There are different kind of, I think, opinions on it. Some of the guys say in the market that altcoin season was there already. You see Solana, you see all the other altcoins, they did their 3x, 4x, and it was there. So some part of the market says there will be no altcoin season or bull run anymore. So now we have only Bitcoin like bull, and Bitcoin will end this bull run. So our guys say no, like we will have like altcoin season 10x, 20x on different kind of top 100 altcoins. So You never know, and maybe then you will get the retail in when they will see, wow, it's booming. So not only Bitcoin but altcoins are also booming. So then they jump in. The retail jumps in. At some time in the years ago, I was the guy that in 2021 was also like, okay, now we're running. Now I'm like, okay, now I'm in. Now I'm in. But of course, it's hard to answer your question. So I think nobody has the answer. Everybody are only discussing, like you with me, what will happen, what will be.
Absolutely, yeah. I think that what you say, I think we always saw in the past, and we always can say what was in the past. In the past, we had always the same. Bitcoin was running. Bitcoin was the leading indicator. Bitcoin was at a point where the dominance was changing. When the dominance was changing, we see funds going in altcoins like Ethereum, and so you have the mid caps, then they are running on based on Ethereum and all the other all coins, and then the small caps are running, and that was
Yes,
a little
exactly.
bit from the top to the down, and there we see a big explosion in the market. And yeah, but what do you say? We don't know how it's this time and how it's going forward, but everybody expect a little bit Bitcoin going up. There will be a top from Bitcoin. Then we see a little bit exchange in the currencies, the other layer ones, and then we see what's going on in the smaller accounts, or smaller coins and tokens. So I think will be interesting where we are. But the problem, and that's what you say, people position themselves when it starts to run, and
Yes.
they don't take a position and said, okay, what is interesting? What is a token I want to be? What is a project I want to be? Because they still don't understand that the token is not only a token. And yeah, regular when you want to prepare for something, you're looking on the fundamentals, I think, and look what is the value of the token, what is the company is building, what is the token about, what is going on behind the scenes. Yeah, in a bull market it's different, because in a bull market nobody is interested about the situation or what's the fundamentals. I think then it's only important, and we always see people look at the charts and say, oh, which coin making which percentage, and then they are forgetting everything, and they just going and say, okay, what is running next, and then they're setting a bet, I think, or putting the money and said, okay, let's go in here and here and here, and that's what I see. It's bull markets, the old coin bull markets, nothing about fundamentals. I think it's more people getting in and said, okay, let's buy something and okay, make something. And make some 3x, 5x, 10x, whatever. And that's what happening. It's not fundamental stuff. But I think there will be also a time, the most of the coins they're going up in this time, they will going down as well, 90%, 95, 99%. And people, yeah, lose the money. And that's the thing. I think people have really take care when going in the market, when going out of the market. And what we're seeing the shift of the most people. They say, oh, I want to make money in the altcoin market. Why? Because then I make gains, and with the gains I can buy more Bitcoin. And that's what is always the same. People buying, making money in the small caps to buy more Bitcoin at the end of the day. And that's how the cycle is changing again. So that's very, very interesting. And yeah, I think we are happy that clients using our platform to doing all the stuff they want to do. If they want to have the large coins, if they want to take different coins. So we offer, I think, now 22 different tokens to the customers, and that's always something interesting, because people are asking us, and maybe you have it from the team as well, that they're always asking, oh, we can have you this token and this token and this token and this token, and at the end of the day, I think we have always, yeah, it's 5 or 6 token people really use, and that's always the same. It's There are 10,000s of tokens, but I think yeah, not everyone is using every token. I think there are 4 or 5 tokens people using the most. That's what we can see in market cap as well. Yeah, but there are some small tokens or tokens people want to buy because they want to do it. I think we serve 22 tokens now, and we will build on this. That if something is interesting, there will be an update, and we list new tokens. Yeah, so I think that's really interesting. Yeah, Marius, anything new from you? Is there anything we're waiting for? What's going on? Is there something planned? Is something you have to give us as information? I don't know. Is there something,
No, generally,
or did we talk about everything?
The most important, I think we talked already, we covered everything. The most important thing, what we waiting, so is a debit card. So that one would be very important to have. So that one is very important, and it's also for us as for users also the same. It's very easy to use and very good. And then you can spend your crypto whatever you want, whatever you want. So this one is very important.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, we will see. We will see when we can announce this positive information. And when we announce it, I think we will give all the informations about also in the back office what it's all about and what's going on. I think what is very important for the people is when they can get in touch with us, they're getting a lot of info when they're going on the homepage and also on the app. There is at the right button down on the downside, a right button on the right side at the bottom. And when they push this, they get a lot of information where they contact the team, where they see something in the back office, where they're getting a lot of information in the help desk. And I think there's a lot of information people can use. I think that's very, very important also. Yes, I think Marius, it was very cool for talking the first time
Yeah, first
together.
time.
So I think was an opening call. I think next time we will do a call also next week. Give a little bit info what was during this week. Was there very positive things, or what was the market doing, or yeah, any updates that are very important for our customers. But I think we will keep it to 20 minutes. That's what we said. Yeah,
Yeah,
we always
yeah,
went to make a
yeah.
short,
Make it
not
short.
1 hour today.
Yeah, fast forward.
Today we yeah. Today we had 1 hour, but I think for the future, I give it to you. You tell us a little bit. What do you want to tell the people to the end? I think it's your turn. I say thank you that you joining. Thank you for the crowd, the people they're joining us. They're coming to the call and look at afterwards. Thank you. We will happy to work with you and serve you. So the team will be happy to give all the effort
Yeah,
to doing
yeah.
the best
Like
to
I
work
said,
with you.
we building trust and building the personal relationship. So with the client and with the customer. So I mean, it's very important for us, and we getting very good and positive feedbacks from them that we reaching out as fast as possible. So guys, sometimes if we reach out a bit late, so sorry for that. But in general, we doing our best to see and to serve you guys with the exchange of your or your tokens. I mean, generally we do our best, and I will do my best to give with the team, the best service or exchange that you can have in the market.
Thank you, Mars. I know. Thank you. That's very nice, and I think you're doing all the best every day. I know you're the first in the office, the last that's leaving, and I think you're doing all that's yeah, all you can do for the clients. And I always see this. Tomorrow I will be in Vilnius again, so I always stay with the team, and it's for me it's a pleasure to be with you always the 3 and 4 days a week and work together. I think that's very cool. I
Yeah.
think we have one thing we forgot because I think it's very important. Everybody that looks at the video now, please join our social media because we have now the situation, I think, on Telegram. If people joining Telegram, they can win one of two wiki games because I think we have the situation if you subscribe on our channels, if it's YouTube and also on Telegram and all the other channels, we will have the situation to give out two wiki games because we have an own wiki game for you and we will be happy to share one with a winner, one of the two. So, Marius, thank you. See you tomorrow.
Thanks, Christian. Yeah, see you tomorrow at our office in Vilnius.
Thank you all listeners, and yeah, see you next time. Bye bye. Ciao.